call to order this meeting of the Maplewood City Council for November 8th, 2010. We're scheduled to start at 7. It's now 7:06. For the evening, just a couple of quick announcements. We have some items that you may wish to comment on as we go along. I would ask that if there is an item on the agenda that you do wish to comment on, that you would go over and see Ms. Guilfoyle and sign up for that item. That way, when we get to the item, she can just call your name and you can come up and say whatever it is you'd like to say. And you don't have to spend time introducing yourself and that type of thing. I wanted also just to say tonight, as a reminder, we are doing our best to try to put together a group of people from Maplewood and or the surrounding community that are willing to give some of their time to help our veterans and their families. It's called the Yellow Ribbon Community. It's a national program that was actually initiated in Minnesota, and it is an opportunity for people to share their time and talents. It is not a request for your money. It is much more something that allows you, regardless of what you do, to take your energy and maybe 1 or 2 times a year go help out a family that has someone deployed overseas or otherwise, or give some assistance to returning veteran. And I, just in my own little political comment, don't think we do anything, for the most part, to help these people who are over there dying for us. Whether you think the war is good or not, we're sitting here unaffected. And so I would hope that you would call City Hall and say, put my name on the list, and so that we can get a big enough group of people that we can make some kind of difference in someone's life. With that, I would ask you to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can be noted for the roll that all council members are present. And then we have an agenda before us which has assorted items on it, and so the question is whether there are any additions or deletions or changes we need to make to the agenda. Ms. Juneman.
Council presentations, St. Jerome's, 3rd graders.
3rd graders?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So potential council members?
Yes.
Mr. Copen?
Some of the highlights from the forum from Saturday morning.
Citizens Forum. Anything else?
Anything, John?
Is there a motion?
Offer a motion to approve the agenda as amended.
Second.
Mr. Nephew has made a motion. It has been seconded by Mr. Copen to approve the agenda that we had before us, with the addition of 2 items under council presentation by Ms. Juneman and Mr. Copen. Mr. Nephew.
Mr. Mayor, I'm going to go back and actually ask to amend it further. It occurred to me we should maybe put a short mention of the special meeting we have coming up next Monday.
So you're in,
special
you want to add that under council presentation?
Yeah, just a.
And so you're making a move, let's see now, to amend.
So I'm amending my own motion.
Okay. Friendly amendment then?
I would need the assent of the seconder.
Accept.
Okay. And so well, you want to
So
highlight
next
the
Monday's
special meeting.
workshop.
Okay. All right. So one way or the other, we're going to say we now have a motion, which is the printed agenda plus 3 items under council presentations. And Ms. Juneman, Mr. Copen, and Mr. Nephew all have items they've added. Is there anything further? let's see, we did have the motion, which was by Mr. Nephew and Mr. Copen. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That was ayes all. So the first things that we have on the agenda then are a couple of sets of minutes. One is from the October 25th City Council Workshop. Any changes to those minutes necessary?
I move approval.
Ms. Juniman has made a motion. It's been seconded by Mr. Lannis to approve the minutes as presented. Any further? All in favor say aye. Aye.
No, abstention.
That is 4 ayes and 1 abstain. Mr. Nephew. All right, then we have the minutes from the October 25th City Council meeting. Are there any changes or corrections that need to be made there?
I'll move approval as submitted.
Second.
Let's see, Mr. Nephew made the motion. We'll give the second to Ms. Juniman. And that would be to accept the minutes as presented. Throw in a good job, staff. Any further comments, questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And that is ayes all. Then we have a couple items under appointments and presentations. And so we have a swearing in of a new firefighter, which we're always excited about. This one is Alex Ansomu. And I presume that Chief Lucan will do the swearing in.
Thank you, Your Honor, members of the council. Before you tonight, we have Alex Ansomu that you had mentioned, and he has completed all the necessary fire and EMS training. He would have been in our last group that we had. Unfortunately, he had one class yet to finish, and he has now finished that class, and so we're able to bring him on board. So with that, I'll ask the city clerk to administer the oath. Alex?
Solemnly swear to uphold the Constitution of the United States, that of the state of Minnesota, all ordinances of the city of Maplewood, and the ROGs of this department. I will strive to maintain a spirit of teamwork and of cooperation with all personnel. I will seek to give only the highest example of honesty, integrity, and good citizenship. I understand my behavior on and off duty affects the reputation of all firefighters. I will at all times uphold the highest standard of a professional firefighter and the proud traditions of the Maplewood Fire Department. Congratulations.
The badge?
With that, we'll have Alex's wife pin him. Again, here's your chance to get even. Failed to mention that Alex is part of our Station 4 crew down at the very south end of the leg down there and one of our newest members. So, congratulations, welcome aboard.